Hi guys, Steph here, Get With The Programme. So today I'm going to do a little film for you, video on hip mobility, because lots of us have got really tight hips, and it's because we spend too long sitting down on sofas and chairs and we don't mobilise enough, and we need to. So I am going to take you through a quick hip mobility routine. We're going to start just sitting on the floor with our feet together. You can try and lift your torso up, and you're just going to do tiny little rocks. I'm holding my hands under my feet and trying to sort of open my knees as wide as I can. Don't force anything when you're doing stretching. So don't, if you feel pain, you want to feel the stretch, but don't force it, okay? So you may start here with this because you may have really tight hips. I do lots of hip mobility, so mine are a bit looser, but they still get tight. One of my hips is a lot tighter than the other. So we'll do this for a few more. Okay. Okay, and release. And now come on up. And you're just going to get yourself into a sort of low squat. And you're just going to gently go side to side. You see I'm coming up off the toes as I go. You can use your arms to push back because you want the knees to track the toes. So don't let the knees collapse in. Try and keep the chest lifted, don't sort of hang down. And this is really challenging for some people on the hips. If it's too challenging, come up a little bit. Just go to where you feel it. Okay, just go for a little bit longer. Okay, and shake off the legs. Okay, just do some hip circles, just to ease them off. Okay, now we're going to do what's called a shin box. So you're going to sit down with one leg in front, with the shin facing forward, and one leg with the shin facing back. Try and sit tall. I usually put my hands just together like this. To sit tall, you can use them on the floor if you need. And just lift both knees up and drop down. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. It's nice to go into the middle and sit tall before you drop. So try not to collapse down like this. Imagine your head has a piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. So, and actually in this one you end up travelling. So if I keep going, I'll end up out the door. But don't forget to breathe. And if you feel too much tightness and you can't drop all the way down, don't worry. Usually our hips, one may be more tight than the other, and that's normal. Okay, so now we're going to come up. I'm just going to do some gentle side lunges, not going deep. So you're just going to step. The knees of the bent leg are going to track the toes. And then you're going to go the other side. Don't jerk and don't bounce in this. Control it. So this leg is extended. This leg as it bends. Over the knee. Over. Over. And again. Okay, shake it off. Whew. Okay, I thought I'd lost my video then. Okay, now you are going to do Cossack squats. So what we're going to do is step, and we're going to go deep, and then we're going to try and come up off the heel, so you're dropping down into this a little bit more. Okay, and then you come up, knee track the toes, turn the heel. So we're just trying to get a bit deeper into the stretch. Now we're going to do those with a drop down. So we're going to go there, we're going to sit down, we're going to drop the knee, and then come up, which I find really hard on that side, so just push yourself up and drop down, heel, Sit down, knee drop, up and push. Drop, down, knee, drop. Oh, and I managed it that time. Drop, heel, back down, lift. We'll do 2 more. Heel, down, drop the knee, up. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Drop, heel, back down, knee, up and up. Okay, and just ease them off. Whew. Shake the legs and do hip rotates, hip circles, just to sort of ease off and back. Okay, last exercise we're going to do is a frog stretch. These are quite intense, so you're just going to take your legs as wide as you can with the bottom half of your leg straight, and then you're going to, with a flat back, you're going to try and push down and then rock back. Okay, so the aim of this is to get the pelvis and the core as low as you can, but it's a very intense stretch, so don't push it. Just keep the legs open and rock in and out of them. Some people find these really hard on their knees. If you do, don't go so wide, put something under your knees for support. But we're just rocking into it and back. And again, rock and back and rock and back. And then you can just hold that stretch. Okay, so just try and breathe into it. Remember, breathing is really important when you're stretching. So just exhale and try and sink into the stretch a bit more. And just get as deep as you can. And then just hold that stretch. Just relax into it as much as you can. I hope one day I can get my butt right down, but at the moment there's no chance. Okay, and up you come. So save this video. If you do that every day, gently, your hips will absolutely love you. Okay, bye.